Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Edgeful stream. My name is Kevin Dubrisky, and I am your host today. We're going to be live trading some futures. Took a long time. Marcus, back to your question on Bitcoin. I don't know if you were in the live stream this morning, and maybe you were on the Zoom. My buddy was a long-term investor on Bitcoin. He really wasn't like a short-term investor. It took him about 3-4 years to accumulate that, but yeah, he's pretty good with it. He knows Bitcoin a lot more than I do. So we got ES coming off of this demand zone. NASDAQ sort of the middle of nowhere right now. No strong, valid supply or demand zone. So really going to be looking for crude and gold today. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. It is, what's today? Today is Wednesday the 20th. Good morning, Benjamin. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Hello and welcome. This is 2774.40, and that's below this supply zone. So something I was looking for, guys, on gold this morning was I was looking at the 30-minute time frame to continue. So you guys see how right down here we have our basing candle, we have our impulse move, then I would look for continuation on the next 30 and continuation following through as well. So with that being said, when I put my drawings on, we're in a supply zone. So I'd really want to see how we react in this zone if we want to hold and break and continue, or if we do want to pull back. We do have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. This big blue zone you guys see right here, this huge one, this is a daily supply zone. Now it was broken a while ago, momentarily, so it's not as strong as it was before. So we're just going to watch the market now, see how gold wants to react. Looks like gold is going to keep continuing higher. Target to the upside on gold is that 2779.40. But I'm not taking any longs on gold just yet. I do want to see where and what crude is doing too. Crude was another one I was looking at for a potential setup, but I really wanted to wait for the market to open, and it's 9:20 now, so that we could get an idea of what we're looking at on Edgeful. And right now we're looking at ES, what's in play. Let's look at our watch list. Let's bring up crude oil. Now let's see, orb. Initial balance, yeah, they definitely got to add those streaks back up on here. Look, you could even select, you could, if you don't want to see a certain one, they should let you choose which ones you want to add on it to. That would be pretty cool. I'm excited for their update. This is their new update. So there's the break of the demand zone, guys. Yeah, ever since the update. I'm going to let Edgeful know about their server issue. Send a message. Hey. Been speaking to some other Edgeful users, and they have the same issues of constant disconnects, reconnecting. Noticed this too since the update. Just wanted to make sure you guys were aware. Just wanted to make sure. Now, guys, this is why we don't go long at the highs on gold. We're waiting for a pullback entry, period. Just want to make sure you guys were aware. All right. What's up, Hart? Good morning. John, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Wow, big pullback on gold right there. Huge pullback on gold, trapping a lot of sellers up, a lot of buyers up there. But here comes this level of support. This is at that key level. So I am curious as to how gold wants to hold. Okay, so we're sweeping this level. Want to see how we react. What is this, 40? I'm going to take a stab long on gold here. Stop loss at 740. Because I want this price level to push us higher, so I'm able to get a tight stop loss on it. So if it stops me out and just continues lower, that's okay. Whereas if it does reverse, even better, we have a tight entry on it. But again, if it stops me out, which it does look like it's trying to do, then so be it. But let's take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Closes in 4.5 minutes. Yeah, I think we get the breakdown. Okay, so it stopped me out of gold. We're going to wait for our new or original entry, I should say, which would have been a new fair value gap form. There's the hold. Definitely a little too tight on those stop losses. Let's see how we react. So we're going to be patient. Originally, I wanted to see if we could retest this 30-minute imbalance. So I'm just going to wait and see if we get that. I don't want to jump the gun again on gold. We are trying to find a little support right here. Could try again, just again, tight stop losses only, but we're coming up into a supply zone. We just rejected the high of supply, so it's going to be trapping a lot of buyers, which could cause us to pull back. And again, my original entry being this 30-minute order block down here. Strong selling pressure right there. Got to be careful on this. Yep, there we go. Not good, not good. Stay patient. Staying patient. I want to get this 30-minute order block entry. We have 323 left on the 30-minute time frame right here, guys. And look at crude also trying to push lower towards a demand zone. Wow, Nat gold, crazy rejection on gold. It's not even creating that 15-minute fair value gap anymore. All right, we're going to wait now, guys. Oh, that's so funny. They must, I don't know if they saw my message that quickly or if they also got the same thing. Drink till I'm drunk. GC, come on, gold. Stop messing around. I really wanted, the thing is too, I wanted the 30 to close green. So I don't really want a 30-minute rejection up here. Gold doing its best to make its way back up. But I don't see a solid entry plan right here. We swept this level, we tried to hold and we failed. We do have some buying trying to come in here, but we don't know if it's going to fail or continue either. So we're going to be patient until we get a better setup. Unless our setup is yelling at us in our face that this is definitely it, then we don't have a setup. The market should be able to be very clear with what direction it wants to move in. And if it's not, then it's a market we shouldn't be trading. Yo, YouTube, you guys got any questions? Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Twitter, you guys too. Discord, all love. And I really don't have any like supply zones up here on NASDAQ or ES2, so I'm sort of more bullish on those, but it's a harder read at the moment. What's up, random? Whitecap Trader, good morning. Ship Streamer, good morning, Milog. What's up, guys? What is up? 50 seconds till market opens. We're staying patient. Let's take a look at our Bitcoin. Bitcoin chopping its way downtown. Gold also struggling. So you guys see that? We tried to reclaim this price level, and it worked as resistance. So we're keeping an eye on gold. Especially this 15-minute right here. Let's check Edgeful's performance by weekday. We gotta look at gold. Okay, oil, gold. Gold's weakest days are Wednesdays, just an FYI. So let's wait and see. Oil trying to come off this demand zone. What time is it? Market open? Market opened just now. So let's see how ES and NQ want to react. VIX pushing lower, which is bullish, but ES is trying to push higher. I'm sorry, lower as well right now. It's a pretty strong rejection candle on the 30-minute time frame on gold, but I don't know. I'm still having trouble with those shorts. Let's see. Delete this for now. Taking a look at gold. If we could get back below again on gold, I will consider a short. Watching that previous day's high, which we're sitting on right now, if we could break back below that, that'd be great. If not, probably going to continue. Buy side liquidity was sitting right there on 15-ish. So we're going to look at these upper wicks too. That's also what I'm looking at right now. Let's see. Would really like to see this area work as resistance on gold for us to move lower for a possible entry long down here. Could possibly short this up here too. We are rejecting a supply zone and a liquidity sweep level in here, but we just got to be a little careful on that. I am going to take a small, I don't know, man. This price action is a little garbage right now. Don't want to be caught up in garbage, guys. That's when we end up taking bad trades. We end up over trading. And then what happens? Our real setup occurs and we either don't have the capital for it or we over traded and we can't take it or whatever the case may be. So just be patient. Your trade setup will come. There's no reason to rush it. I'd like to see, look at this down here, 2766.80, 2766.80, 66.80 way down here. So I don't know if we're going to get that. This is what I'm currently looking at on gold right here. But again, this 5-minute, if this 5 doesn't continue back lower, probably done on that. There we go. ES holding support down there. That's good. Gold's struggling, so we're probably just going to stop out of gold. No reason to hold a loser again. You know what I'm saying? Not what I mean. We're going to be patient on this, though. It did not hit stop loss just yet. 47 seconds left. We are trying to find some buying pressure. I won't argue it. I'll get out there. That's buying pressure right there. We won't be dumb. We read the market and we stay with the market. Yes, however. Yes, finding the support down here. Let's see. And we have divergence too. $15 looks pretty bearish. Got to watch how we react to this price level down here on ES. I like the zone, guys. I'd really like to see us move higher from the zone on ES to trap some of these sellers down here. But looking at the 15, it is looking pretty bearish. So we do have to be careful. Taking a look at the VIX is trying to move higher too. Finding some support. NAS also in an area of support, so I'm not too concerned on any longs right here, and I definitely wouldn't be trying to jump in any shorts at these lows. This is the bottom of the range right now. So I'd really like to see if we could push back higher on this 15, but it's definitely a little weak. But it's definitely trying to find that support. No doubt about it. How's our volume looking though? Negative 3,000 on that delta. Negative 3,300. Yeah, strong negative delta right there. Be careful. But sometimes I could call for a short squeeze. Want to see that point of control move higher. I like that we have still failed to move lower from this point. This is the, oh, it's the 1 minute. As I say, this is the 5 minute? This is the 1 minute. Positive delta on this candle at the moment, but we really need to see that strong, and it's looking much better off to the downside. But we're going to wait. Look for this as support. 60-80, pretty strong key level right there. And a little bit of a pop. But look at that. Sellers are not messing around. Sellers are trying to take out the 60-80. Boom. There we go, sellers. Okay. Not new low a day on ES yet, but this, look at this strong seller. Strong seller. Do they want to hold it? Do we want to absorb this and continue back higher, finding some buying pressure again? Let's see. Morning, Chad. What's going on, man? Gold trying to continue higher. We really didn't have an entry long on gold. Unfortunate. Let's see what crude's doing. Crude also sort of chopping around. Came off of this demand zone. ES chopping around so far. We're going to wait for that 15-minute orb, guys. We want to wait for that first 15-minute candle to open and close so we get a bit of an idea of the direction and strength of the market. When we get pre-market price action, we're really not getting an idea of how the market's trading. I like this buying's trying to hold right here, guys. That looks pretty good. It's probably maybe a little too early on my long entry. But we're going to wait because look at this. Buyers keep failing to bring us higher. There we go. Got to get something good under us. Still a negative delta though, negative 6,000 on the delta now. So very strong delta to the downside. That is the volume and the buying and selling volume. If this candle does flip on us though, this 15 with the negative delta, that could be huge to the upside. Crude rejected that demand zone. Yup, for sure. There we go. ES finally. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to say. Let's see. Crude oil, gold. Everything's sort of just chopping right now. No A plus setups. So patience is a virtue. We saw those longs building up down here though on ES. Nice, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great. Great, 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 great. Oh man, nice. This demand zone was clean, guys. I tried longs here. I'm always very transparent with you guys. I did stop out of those longs because of that dip. And it is what it is. It can continue here. We're holding this demand zone. This is the lows. But I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to be jumping back in. We're just going to wait. We can't jump back in and FOMO it, or else we're going to get a bad fill, and then we're going to end up getting stopped out again. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If I tried to just buy limit order, it would have filled me at 60.8425, and then it wicked right back down to 60.83. So imagine entering a trade on ES, and as soon as you enter, it goes 1 or 2 points right against you. That's going to stop you out. Whereas right now, we're retesting this demand zone. This might be the re-entry plays. So just being patient, letting our order flow come to us using our order flow on Bookmap. And yeah. This was a strong negative delta, negative 1,000 right there. There we go. That was a break. Holy cow. That's also why, guys, those negative deltas very strong to the downside. Negative 10,000 this delta. Another thing I was looking at, guys, 15-minute time frame is a basing supply zone right here. So the supply zone could possibly be for continuation of the downside. So we're going to be patient on this. We're not going to jump the gun. All we're doing is letting the market develop so we know if we go long or short. We're not letting the market get away from us. We're not jumping the gun too soon. We're not doing anything dumb. We're not blowing our accounts. I'm just staying patient. Good morning, everybody. What's going on, Johnny? Good morning, good morning. Crude oil gave us a very nice rejection off of this demand zone. We have gold chopping right now, very range bound. Look at these low upper wicks on gold on that 15-minute, guys. Huge. 1 hour closes in 17 minutes. We have ES, NQ, VIX, and the weighted index. Good morning, guys. You guys got any questions? Please feel free to let me know. Drop something in the comments. Let me know in the chat. What is going on? Did you guys take any trades today? I want to know, guys, are you bullish or bearish today? Have you taken any trades? And if not, what direction do you think the market is going to go in? Some selling pressure still, good stuff. See, I am glad I stopped out of those longs. Gotta trust the gut, gotta trust the order flow. Very choppy right now. I see wrecked people. That's funny, dude. That's what the market's doing this morning, bro. It's wrecking people left and right. Wreck-It Ralph market structure. I've been watching you on YouTube, no idea why, since I'm here and the YouTube delay is huge. It's much better. Oh man, that's weird. I'm sorry about that. You know what? The delay might be huge because it's through Restream instead of through OBS. Sometimes if you do through OBS, it's a bit smoother. But welcome to the community, regardless. All good quality is better. Good. Looking for continuation on ES. Don't have much resistance above us. Don't have much support below us. Good morning, guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free. Again, let me know in the comments. Let me know if anything. Let's see. ES trying to move back up. We're looking at the 15-minute time frame was very bearish, though, so we'd really only be looking for shorts at this time. Okay, let's see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and good morning. Yes, some buying pressure, but it's weak buying pressure right here. So if we're looking to follow the trend today, if we're going short, this would probably be a decent spot to go short. I will let you guys know if I enter another position. And if you guys want to see anything on Edgeful or on YouTube, or on Edgeful or on YouTube, on Edgeful or on Bookmap or wherever you guys want, please let me know and I will put it up for you. I'd consider a short up here because I'm looking for the 15 to continue lower. All right, finding a little resistance here. Part of me wants to try a short. There you go. Get loaded in just one contract. All right. I'd like to see this 6082 as some resistance, and the reason for that is because Bookmap was heavy over here and we tried to flip it. So sort of a support becomes resistance scenario. Good morning, everybody. Any questions, just holler, holler. Let's see. Anything good? No good. Nothing like screaming out, hey, this is an A plus setup, right? Everything's sort of pretty mid. Nothing 100% right now. Other than, of course, ES trying its best to fail. There we go. There we go. Finally. Good. I like that reaction there. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see. Also, 15-minute, that 15-minute close. So I'm looking for a breakdown. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and good morning. We are trying to find some support here. My biggest issue would be yesterday's price action, guys, on the 15-minute. We had our breakdown, and then we reversed right after the breakdown. So I would be careful, but what I'm looking at is this 15-minute basing, our sell-off, and I would look for continuation. We're coming back near where I entered my short again, so we're going to be patient on this. Want to see how we react, see if sellers get weak or buyers get weak, but they're really definitely trying their best. Very choppy price action here. I'm going to stop out of this for not yet. I'm not going to stop out at these highs right now. Feel like it's got another push higher though. We'll wait. VIX is trying to move higher, which is bearish. Well, 5-minute VIX is moving lower, which is bullish, but we're just going to wait. I want to see if this buyer gets trapped, but they're trying to accumulate. I'm going to stop there for a couple points again, and that's sort of going to be it on the day in my trading, but we're going to wait. We'll see if we do have any other A-plus setups. Nothing hit from our trade setup from our pre-market plans. We had crude oil supply zone here. We had gold supply zone and then a potential order block entry down here. We did not get either of those yet. So ideally, I shouldn't have taken any trades because it wasn't part of my setup yet. So we're just going to wait and see how that wants to play out. I do think we continue lower based off of the 15-minute time frame, but that doesn't mean I'm going to try to chase every short position I see. Let's see. Yep, see that buyers trying to accumulate, sellers try to accumulate. It's too much uncertainty in the market right now that we shouldn't be trying to guess, right? If we're trying to guess in the market, then we're not really trading. We're sort of just flipping a coin and we might as well go gamble. Guys, let me know in the comments if you guys have taken any trades today. Today would be a probably better scalping day, but not even because of how back and forth everything is. There's some sellers accumulating on ES again. So again, we're trying to move lower. There's no doubt about it, but it's just struggling to find that continuation. Here's some resistance though on book map, so this might help us to move lower. Random, you take any trades, brother man? Making my way downtown. Yeah, on NQ is waiting for this level too. Let's see. Yeah, this level on NQ, this was the level of interest. Let's see. I was a broken demand zone, so we'll keep an eye on it, but not the strongest of levels. I'm looking for a demand zone down here now, see if there's any support. I scalped NQ to have tricky price action thus far. Yes, sir. You know it, dude. You know it. There we go. ES again. ES somehow trying to find its way up, guys. So I really wouldn't take any more trades here. I wish we had something clean, but everything's very choppy right now. No direction. Browntown. Browntown. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. What is up? What's up, Yvette? Good morning, everybody. Market is spinning around, doing whatever it wants. Be careful, because remember, yesterday started off with a little sell-off, and then we reversed back higher. But today, I'm just not feeling that reversal back higher. We have 3.5 left in this 15 to close. I really wanted this 15-minute to close red, but we also have to remember, look, the hourly and the 30-minute also close in 3 minutes, and we do have news. 10:30 today, we have news. I thought we had news at 10 today, but 10:30 we have news, and then we have FOMC, guys. FOMC later. So, gotta be aware of that. That's probably why price action is so crappy right now. FOMC later, we're gonna get a crazy move. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting on the market to close. No, I'm just kidding. Waiting on this hourly to close. Look at these buyers trying to hold it right now. That's huge. I'd keep an eye on, this is the CVD, is it cumulative volume delta? Cumulative volume delta, right? So that's all the buying versus selling volume. So sometimes we could use the cumulative volume delta to find momentum and to even find divergence. Took a scalp here. Nice, nice, random. Good stuff, bro. So there is so here we had a 5-minute order block on NQE rejected. We also had a little bit of a 5-minute order block on ES, but again, now we're just drawing zones everywhere. Minute 30 for this 15 to close. Definitely not looking like it wants to close red, which will just leave us back in range-bound price action. Unless this is the reversal to continue higher. But right now, NASDAQ is suggesting that it will continue lower, so it's sort of hard to take that on ES. Look how choppy gold has been. Look at this horrible price action. ES chopping around, not much over there. Yeah, gold, you know what it is? NASDAQ's a bit easier of a direction. Today's weaker than ES for the most part. But we have to remember a lot of times they will trade together. So if one flips, the other can as well. Hey, I am tired, man. Guys, make sure you show some love. Go follow me on Instagram is kevin.futures. Go drop some likes. I do post some educational and some short contents on there. Edgeful contents, bookmap content, trading content. Only fit. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, trading only fans, and it's like a signal service. That would be funny. Look at the support under us here on ES. We have support and resistance right now. Price is squeezing. This is a no trade zone still. If we look at the hourly just closed. It looks like it wants to reverse on ES. This is a basing candle. So I would look for this candle, then this one to have continuation higher. So if it wants to manipulate lower first, that'd be interesting. This purple level is where I want us to be above for us to continue higher on ES. If we don't get that and we don't remain above this price level, there will be no trades on the ES. Let's see if we do hit this 60.75 down here. It is sort of near these lows. It's pretty cool. There we go. Look at that. See that little manipulation and then the push higher. Yo, guys, I need your input, everybody. I need a good username. It's Kevin.futures. I don't know if I want to make it Wall Street Kev, if I want to make it It's Kevin, just straight up It's Kevin, or keep it with Kevin Futures. I don't know. I'm trying to keep the topics running because market's boring as hell right now. I want to see that continuation on ES though on the hourly. VIX is pushing lower. That's bullish on ES. And guys, look, this hourly didn't close, this 15 didn't close red, which means this is not a supply zone. But this is an area of interest. So what I might look for is if we could break above it and retest to go long. And we'll take the retest on the longs. 556, 548, 556. Where's 556? Fat close over 556. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's funny. I got the same level-ish. I think ES reverses on this. No FOMO, Kevin. That's really funny. Drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. I told you guys, buyers are back. Buyers are back in town. Beautiful. Don't go long up here. This is an area of interest where we consolidated and rejected before. I was going to say reversed and rejected, so I said re. But this is a pretty interesting area, current trading behavior. I get it, throwing caution to the wind. I get it. That's funny. God, gold. Look at gold's choppy price action. We knew gold was going to be choppy because it didn't give us a clear rejection from supply and it was above previous day high. Oil, I'm surprised it did hold this demand zone. Excuse me. I do have the supply zone 73.85. If by chance we hit it, I would consider a short up there. Nice, Happy Madison killing it. Killing it, bro. Ooh, I was just telling him killing it, bro. We were looking at this. And then I looked to my right at NASDAQ, which was a second ago up at 60, and it dropped 30 points. I hope he got out before that drop. I sort of would prefer he held, because I do think we continue, but got to be careful. We are range bound right now. We don't have a clear direction now. So if it looks like we're clearly going to continue higher, there's a better chance we reverse and continue lower. FOMC later at 2 p.m. Eastern. 11:30 a.m. is Benzinga. I have a live stream Benzinga 11:30 to 12, and we're going to do a free Apex Trader account giveaway, so that's pretty dope. I don't know who I hit up for that. All right. Ba-ding. Crude with a nice pump right here. Got a great scalp short off that level. Good job, random. Right off here. Good work, good work. Sorry guys, give me a half a second. I'm writing a message over to Benzinga right now just to make sure everything's cool, calm, and collective. Look at this strength right here, guys. Boom. Big buy bubble. Let's get that pop. Stop hunt these people right there. There it is. Nice. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Just a matter of being patient on that. All right, nice pop on ES, good support under us, really good price action at the moment since that hourly closed. All right. Good support under us on ES here. If we manage to pull back to 85, that'd be a good re-entry, but it's not looking likely. We're going to get that gap fill. Yo, random, you're gonna lose your posting privileges. I don't even want to put that one on my screen. That's great, man. Oh my goodness. You just showed Shrek making a swamp. All right, let's check out crude. Look at crude, just constant buying pressure today. No resistance above head, just strong buying volume, continuous buying volume. Let's see if it does want to continue through here too. Email, leave me alone. Look how choppy gold is, popping crude is. What's cool now, though, excuse me. What's cool with the what's in play update on ES is it like updates throughout the day. So like gap fill, not filled, still bullish. Orb 15, breakout, yes. Breakdown, no. Initial balance is forming. Opening range candle forming. And then it also has the ADR, potential bullish move, 61.22. That would be, what? Damn. 61.22 up here. Potential bearish move, 60.42 down here. And you know why? Because FOMC today, guys. FOMC. ADR fell 34%. Well, ADR isn't really affected by the FOMC, but sometimes they will have a bigger target due to that. Am I wrong? Random, you're never wrong. Then it also has 15-minute consecutive bars, current streak, current green streak, current max red streak. So it's interesting. Definitely cool. Look at this pullback. Holy crap. Wow. Is that the 10:30 news? Nope, 10:10. Just a random ass candle dumping on us because price action is choppy. Whenever we're choppy, we should not be trading. My box held like a boss. Yo, I bet. I know if I kept, look, this order block I had on NQ's 5-minute, this held up too. So yeah, guys, listen, using these rectangle tools, finding previous ranges and whatnot, that's super helpful in the fact that we could use them to determine if we're bullish or bearish, and also use them for areas to enter or look for a reaction. If we're getting a reaction in the middle of nowhere, then we're not taking a trade. If we're getting a reaction off of one of our levels, we could take that trade. Especially because, look, ES took out this high, and Q did not take out that high. And Q has bearish divergence right now. ES back in demand. And again, guys, ES on the hourly, I was sort of looking for it to continue higher, which it started to, but now we're pulling back. But we have 45 minutes left. So the question is, do these lower wicks hold and we continue back higher, or do we fail and push back lower? Could wait for the 5 minutes to close here. Be patient and see how it reacts. YouTube guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you guys don't get any ads. I'll make sure to skip those, but I know it's lagging too. There we go. ES finding support and demand. This could be a potential long entry because we're looking for the hourly to continue higher. Now, if we were to take longs down here, if we're wrong on our trade, our stop loss becomes either this pivot low, or if we really wanted to be careful, it could be the swing low. I would probably use the pivot low. We'd look for this demand to hold yet again, and we'd look to see if we can maybe make our way higher. Now, again, though, today's price action is extremely range bound because we have FOMC later. A lot of times when we have FOMC later in the day, market traders, big institutional traders, they remain on cash and they don't take any trades until they get that FOMC move. Oh, yeah, are you ever archiving emails and then you archive one without even seeing it because it pops up out of nowhere? Guess I'll never see that again. I'm just kidding. So there we go. ES trying to find support again in this demand zone. Look at this strong negative 872 delta right here. So if we're using our footprint chart, and I'm going to go over the footprint chart later today, we see, let's see, this strong negative 53 on that delta. That's huge. So the question would be, do we flip this, which would mean we would have to flip this price level of 60.85, I should say, and remain above it? That's very crucial. We remain above it. Or do we want to continue back lower? Now, the hourly candle, hourly time frame is what is having me bullish, but that's only if we're able to continue higher. If we don't close bullish on the hourly, then we're not going to continue higher. We'll probably remain range bound. If we do close somewhere up here on the hourly, we could look for continuation and then maybe look for an 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock move. Choppy gold is, choppy crude is, choppy ES and NQR. It happens, it happens. ES, nice rejection candle on the 15. Same with NASDAQ. NAS, again, much weaker than ES today. So if we were looking for shorts, we're looking for NAS. If we're looking for longs, we're looking for ES. But really, ideally, we would much rather trade those together and have them trend together, because when they trend together, there's a lot more confirmation that the trend has continuation and momentum behind it. Trump administration will cancel student visas of all Hamas sympathizers of college campuses. Maybe that's what happened at that 10:05. You know what I got to do? I got to put my alerts on for Twitter since Trump's back in office, right? Because that's fun. But he causes volatility in the market. That man's got some power, and being in the position of one of the most powerful people in the world with a Twitter account, that's going to it's going to cause some uproar. No trade zone. No price levels to the upside or downside on NQ. I'd assume the same on ES. ES has 60.75 and then to the upside like 60.90. I wish the market was giving us a better setup. I'd love to be done for the day. But yo, crude yesterday. Crude's trade, guys, 10-1 risk to reward. Psh, I'll take that and then take 2 small losses today. That's fine. Just gotta let our winners run. That's it, baby. Winners win and get out them losses. Golden pocket, local pull off pivot. Pocket corner blitz. We have this 5-minute order block right here on crude. But crude oil, previous day high and low, we haven't taken out either of them yet, but it does look like we would prefer to take out that previous high. So let's see how we react down here. selling pressure. We wouldn't go long down here because of the selling pressure. We'd be patient. But we'd rather go long down here than go short down here because this is towards the bottom of the range. So we're going to be patient on this on, what's it called, on crude. This would be the potential setup I'm looking at as a bit of a 4-to-1, 5-to-1 risk to reward. But we would need to find some support down here. If this could push, yeah, I was going to say push higher on this 1 minute and then have the next 5 minute also wick this zone. That might be our entry. ES holding demand again. Just saying. Yeah, crude, no trade on crude, even though it does look better for the bulls. And yeah. Some stuff comes out on Truth Social and not Twitter from himself. Oh, so is it Truth Social? Is that where he posts the most, or is it Twitter still? There we go, crude. Some of his stuff I only see on Twitter from others, and it's from his social. Okay, okay. See, my thought was because he's all buddy-buddy with Elon, he's going to come back to Twitter. But if it's his own social media platform, we know how much this man likes to be in control. So I'm just going to assume he's going to stick with his own. See that 5 minutes weak here on crude. So until we get, so guys, how I would trade an order block like this is this candle, it had to wick into it and then close back above it. Then I would look for this candle to also wick into it, possibly take out this previous candle's low and then start pushing higher. And that's how I would take this along. But because this 5 minute was so bearish, I would really want to wait for this 5 minutes to close because it looks like it will most likely have continuation versus a reversal. Right there. ES trying to hold. And guys, look, what I like too on ES and NQ is we're squeezing right now. So price is starting to squeeze. And when I say what I mean by that is we're trying to make these higher lows, but we're failing to make higher highs. Almost like a triangle pattern, right? For a triangle pattern in the market, we know we're squeezing. And a lot of times that will lead to a pop or a drop. I'll put NASDAQ on Bookmap up for you guys. If you guys got any questions, please let me know. And if you guys have any questions in general, please let me know. You can always direct message me. Oh, peace out, random. Peace out, bro. Let's see. Nice, ES holding. And look at that, crude continuing lower. It's exactly what I said. So I would look for this 5 minute to close. If it wicks back higher, potential for an entry. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. See, ES, strong level of resistance, 60, 90. It's like 60, what's that? 60, 89, 60, 89. See that? Boom, 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 boom. Just waiting. Waiting. Gold rejecting supply. It's funny. Originally, I wanted gold to come back to this 30-minute order block for long positions. And it's actually trying to give me that. Crude oil, no longs. Without a close back above this zone. Drink time. Guys, let me know in the comments if you guys took any trades today. If you guys got any questions. If you could, this Saturday would be nice. Frank, you're not in here, right? I don't think so. Somebody part of the futures program, he was asking if I covered prop firms. I covered it the first week. There we go. ESNQ. Okay, here's that break on NQ to the downside. It's just not having the continuation lately, so we're going to see if it does want that. Weighted index looks like it finally wants to sell off too. If we're looking at our equities right now, they are pretty weak. Boom. NQ new low of day. ES did not make a new low of day. Very choppy price action. Not looking for any trades right now. And again, if we're looking for shorts, we take NQ short. We're looking for longs. We're looking for ES longs. There we go. We got, what's it called? Potential on oil if it closed above this price level. And gold also is potentially giving us that entry. At this point, what I would sort of look for is a break of this pivot. And there goes gold. Got to be patient for our entries. Yup, I wanted that low swept. Perfect. $67 to $66.80. $66.80. All the way down here. I don't think we go there. $66.80. We might. Look at this selling pressure. $66.80. Is that right? Yeah. Now this is the area I wanted to look for longs because look at the 30-minute right here. We created our basing candle on, that's the 45, on the 30-minute, which is this blue zone now. Boom, there's that heavy level here on gold. Just tapped it. At this point, I'd like to see buyers take it higher. This would be an area where we could probably get a really tight entry if we reverse. So we could start a position. This is where I would consider starting a position. Depending on how we react, we have a minute 10 left here. Could always be patient and wait for us to reclaim 2770 for confirmation and put our stop loss back at this recent low. Yeah, because look at that. Because if we don't continue back higher, then we're just going to start our position just to get stopped out. So we'll wait for that 5 minutes to close. Very strong selling candle. That's huge. 15 closes in 40 seconds. Huge selling pressure on gold right now from that supply zone. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What is going on? Guys, let me know if you got any questions, if you guys took any trades today. And yeah. Look at the pullback. That's what I'm saying, guys. Be careful with any trade you take today. Everything's range bound. So if it looks like we're breaking out to the downside and continuing, we're not. If it looks like we're breaking up to the upside and continuing, we're not. There is no trades today. Nothing, at least on ES and Q. Look at crude just had a weird pop in price action. And again, off of this zone. Pretty clean. Oh, we have news. It's 10:30. We have news now at 10:30. What was it? Was it oil inventory? Yeah, oil. Oil news right now. Time is it, ladies and gents? It is 10:30. Crude is trying to hold up that zone right now. Now at this point, I would still wait on that 5 to close. Let's see, how's the volume looking? Yeah, no, that looks good to the upside still. Point of control's moving higher. This looks great to the upside on crude oil. I think we finally found another setup to take today, guys. 30-minute was a big rejection candle, but other than that, hourly looks bullish. Here we go, crude. Boom. Looks good, looks good. Oh boy. Hey, good morning, everybody. You guys got any questions, you let me know. If you guys want to see any charts or you want to see anything on Bookmap or anything on Edgeful, let me know too. CL had just a breakout today. Gap fill not filled and is bearish. Opening candle continuation, bullish bias. Okay, good to know. Touch previous day higher, no. Or low, no. Distance from high, distance from low. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I'd like to see if crude wants to go for that previous day high. Previous day high, I think, is up here. I think crude could do that. 701 risks or reward, dude. Crude's amazing when it comes to stuff like that. Look at this rejection on gold down here. Here we go. A lot more positive delta too. If we're looking at the session volume delta right now, these price levels all have strong positive deltas. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Look at this, guys. Crude going crazy. Love it, love it, love it. That's what I'm talking about. Great. The delta's up here too. Good stuff. Good volume. Let's check the volume footprint on crude right now. Awesome. I like the stacked levels thing. It's pretty cool. Shows like imbalances on the footprint. Stacked imbalanced levels. Crude had some positive deltas. A lot of volume starting to pick up right off the bat up here. It went from 150 to 250 to 260. This looks good to continue on crude here, guys. There we go. Looks good, looks good. There we go, crude. Let's go, crude. Run it up, baby. Run it up. And guys, see that patience. When it was like 9:30, market was opening. We tried some ES trades and they didn't work out. And that's okay. We should have been more patient. Should have said, okay, that's not part of my plan. Crude oil, gold, these were part of my plan. This trade setup wasn't part of my plan, but this demand zone was. And whenever I have a demand zone reaction, I'll look for some type of new area to form for me to have as a retest area to go long. And that would have been this 5-minute order block that formed off of the reversal, pullback, and push higher on this demand zone. So let's see crude oil. There we go. What's the delta indicator on Bookmap called? This is the cumulative volume delta, CVD. That is right down here. Sometimes people turn it off, sometimes people turn it on. It really depends on if you use it or not. Gold trying to hold this demand zone down here. Pretty strong key level. I'd like oil to find some support. Already at 1,000 in volume, and we still have 2.5 minutes left. I meant the footprint. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so footprint, if we're looking at footprint charts, this is the footprint. I did make a video on how to use, if you look up how to use footprint on TradingView, I'm pretty sure only my video comes up. But it's good because you could use it a few different ways. So you could either look at it with the total volume. This is the total volume is when it's blue. Or you could look at it by the buy and sell, which will be sell is red, buy is green. Or you could look at the delta, which will do the buy minus the sell and tell you if it's a negative delta or positive delta. I like to use the total and the deltas. Now, this is a big imbalance down here. You guys see these shaded levels, this green level, this green level, this green level, this green level? That's an imbalance, and that was because of the news we had. Bless you. Let's see. I don't know on Bookmap, do you have the volume profile on each candle? Oh, got you. So I have this volume, this is the volume footprint, but this is just the delta, and it really only measures like 1 minute of price action. I sort of use it for if I'm like trying to scalp, but I don't use it too frequently. It's definitely considering dumping it, but it's okay. Look at that, we came back into this imbalance and we held. That's perfect. Again, good volume coming in again. Really liking crude to the upside. It didn't give us the retest of the zone, but again, it gave us the retest of the imbalance that formed. Starting this Friday though. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out the giveaway for you guys. Give me one sec. All right. All right. Let's see. Are you rich from stocks? I'm rich from rich. No, I'm just playing. Not rich. Nobody's, well, depends what your definition of rich is. I'm doing well. Somebody's asking in the YouTube comments, guys, if I do this. Well, their question was, are you rich from it? Which tells me they have zero experience in the market, but that's okay. I live off of trading, if anybody's curious. It's my full-time job. I've been profitable for 3 years now. Mainly trading futures. So I did start off with stocks and options, but once I switched to futures, that's when I really started seeing a development and change in my trading. Let's see, 15-minute. I like crude here, guys. Crude's looking great to continue higher. Good morning, guys. Good morning, IDN. Morning, Lydia. What's up, everybody? Good morning and good morning. Pep, good morning. Let's check out ES and NQ. Both of them still range bound, guys. Still very range bound. ES trying to find support in this hourly demand zone. I really wanted the hourly candle to close somewhere up near this purple level, but we have 17 minutes left, so that is plenty of time for it to move. I only needed to move 5 or 6 more points to the upside. Very small range today, and we have to remember that is because we have FOMC later. So FOMC is huge. It's going to be a strong catalyst, and it's going to give us a strong reaction in the market. All right. Let's see. Crude. There we go. Crude. Look at this support right here, 73.41. So if we could break this 56, that would be ideal. When is FOMC? Can't see it on TV. Yeah, so it's, you know what it is? TradingView, they don't call it FOMC. It's the where is it? It's this one right here, 14 o'clock Fed interest rate decision. That's FOMC. So even though it doesn't say FOMC, that is what FOMC is. FOMC is the Fed interest rate decision. In the US, the authority to set interest rates is divided between the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve, the board, and the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC. The board decides on changes in discount rates after recommendations submitted by one or more of the regional Federal Reserve banks. The FOMC decides in open market operations, including the desired levels of central bank money or the desired federal fund market rate. What is this? I don't know what that does. All right. Look at that zone held really well on NQ, guys. Remember, guys, I mentioned earlier, if we were looking for shorts, we would take shorts on NQ because it's much weaker. But if we're looking for longs, we'd probably look for ES because it is trying to hold lows. If you're wondering why I messed around, you don't have the. Oh, you know what, Marcus? If you want, you could chat in the instead of the Edgeful live chat in the main chat area. I know I know, right? Isn't that weird? I know some people couldn't. That's weird. But if you chat in here, I'll see it. I always keep an eye on that wherever I'm streaming. Strong sell imbalance on crude on this candle. Look at these red levels. If we could start, there we go. We got rid of them. Good. I was gonna say, I want to see us get rid of those levels. Good, perfect. Look at this level on Bookmap. We took out 73.41, swept to 37, and then we reversed. So we got to see how price reacts at this point. Now let's check gold. What's gold doing? Gold reversed. Holy cow. Gold ended up reversing from this 30-minute order block that I had marked out this morning, guys. This was this morning's trade setup. I'll show you guys. Gold. Gold's overall trend has been bullish on the daily. We are trying to make higher highs and higher lows, and we already broke previous day high overnight. However, on Wednesdays, we seem to be a lot weaker than the other days of the week when we break a previous day high. Potential setups. The first one was if we continue higher, close strong on the 30-minute, I'd like to see a retest of the 30-minute orb, which is 27.69, 27.69. And inside 15-minute supply. Oh no, there it is for longs. So we didn't get that entry because we didn't enter down here at that key level. But if we did, again, this key level right here would have worked out very well inside our 30-minute order block versus a level that wasn't inside our order block that we just broke right through. So a matter of just being patient sometimes. But we're just gonna wait now. Because this was our 30-minute and we just had our 5-minute close above, we could technically look for a retest to go along. But let's see, of what, 27.70? Oil chopping up. Bitcoin chopping around. Everything's just so crappy right now, guys. There's no other way to put it. Like oil holding, like the buying volume on gold down here. The only thing with gold is we did have some strong selling delta up here in this about 27.73. Just right up over here, right in this fair value gap on the 5-minute that we created. ES trying to hold this low over here. ES still hasn't made a new low of day. Just a heads up, an FYI. Now, oil also was part of the trade plan this morning. Let's see. 15-minute orb. I'd like to see if we can break the upside for a short. Now, where is it? If we break the orb. Oh, okay. I don't think I have the demand zone in my trade setups, but I did have the demand zone marked out pre-market, obvi. And sometimes, listen, sometimes if I don't write it in the trade setup in the morning, if I have the zone, I'll still wait for the reaction. Oh, yo, look at this, guys. I said possible retest of the zone for an entry long. And that's the setup I look for, guys. An execution entry that I like to look for is if we have this 5-minute order block, I'll wait for a green candle to take us back and close us above. Now, I don't care if it closes us above by 2 ticks, by 1 tick, by 50 ticks, or by, this is 20 ticks. It gave us the 20 ticks, it closed above. So my re-entry would be a retest And that is sort of what we got. The only issue with this would be is it might not have filled us because this is literally bottom tick. And sometimes when we try to get filled on that bottom tick, as we know with the spreads, it might not fill. Oil's like, yo, that's okay, man. I got you. I'll go give you that entry. All right, guys, it is 10 to 11. Nas with some strength behind it. Really want to see ES move up too. Guys, ES on the hourly is not giving us the hourly close. Unless for this 5 minute and the next 5 minute we pump, which is possible, we're not going to get a bullish close on the hourly. And we're going to remain choppy and range bound until FOMC. Oh boy. I'm tired, man. A boring market is tiring. If we zoom out on our book map, the only price level we have to the upside is 60.89. Very strong level. We don't really have any levels to the downside. Just a lot of crap volume right now. Untradeable. No trade zones, guys. We do not want to get caught up in the chop. Our goal as traders is to survive each day. Profits are necessary, but profits will come. That's part of the process. Profits are part of the process, so worry about the process before the profits. Oh yeah, let me see. Damn, I was making a video and I messed up. I deleted something. Let's see. Gold, crude, everything's garbage. Garbage city. All right, guys, give me a half a sec. Yeah. Let's look at your email. All right, guys. Gold, oil, chopping around. ES and NQ, we're really looking for a breakout here. All right, guys, you got any questions? Again, let me know. I'm going to wrap up the stream in about 10 minutes. We're back here. We're going to see how the hourly goes. Finally, I edited the video right. Guys, the last 5 minutes of the hourly candle right here, very, very important. Make or break for if we want to range bound again or if we want to continue higher in the trend. Nice. Exhausted trader, part of our bullish bears community, just passed his first eval account. Very proud, very happy. Always happy to hear that. All right, guys, let's see. ESNQ still range bound. 4 minutes left in this hourly, 30-minute, and 15-minute, right? So we're just being patient. Very poor price action. Not much continuation in either direction. Nice. Look at this. Crude. Finally, crude. Something. See, that's why I say when ES and NQ, they're chopping or crapping. A lot of times, maybe crude, maybe gold. These are different markets, so they're going to have different market conditions. And that might be in our advantage to take advantage of that. Say, okay, I know that ES and NQ are garbage now. Let's really focus more on crude and gold. And if I was, this would have been our trade. This would have been our banger of a trade, by the way. Because I want that previous day high. Even if we just went for supply, that's still almost a 4-to-1 risk to reward. This new Edgeful update is Brits. And look, crude guys on Bookmap has a heavy level around 74 even. So 74 even, that's the gap. There's gap fill on crude too to the upside. ES weak, NQ weak. Crude trying to find some support. I like these buy and balances down here. And the delta, let's check the delta. Positive deltas, positive delta. That's good, but we still have 2 minutes left in this 5-minute. Want to see this positive delta push even higher. I want to see it hit 600, 700, etc. I had a limit order buy exactly at the low of that last 5-minute crude didn't get filled. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's tough, man. I know a lot of times if I have like a limit order out and I'm expecting price to hit it and we sort of tap it and reject right away, I'll move my limit order up a couple ticks. That way it gets filled because I don't want that market to run without us. And if we're getting our entry up a little higher, that won't make the biggest of differences. This was crazy clean. This imbalance thing, these 3 overstacked imbalances. Yeah, so something I noticed on crude, guys, is it took out this high and it pulled back, but then when it pulled back, it created a higher low. So we just took out this high, and now we pulled back. Now I'd like to see if we could create another higher low. But we got to be careful because it could be squeezing and then pop lower. So we're going to be careful on this. Just be patient. Gold with a little momentum too behind it. You too, guys. Don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe, drop a comment if you have any questions. I'm going to wrap the stream up in just a minute now. Let's check ES on that hourly time frame, which we did not get the close we were looking for. Therefore, range-bound price action. No more trades. No trades today. No trade zone. All right. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You guys could direct message me here on Discord, or if you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, you guys could message me on Instagram, kevin.futures. And Discord, you guys have a fantastic day. I will be live again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Happy trading, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace out.